Hey YouTube, it's Mark the Greatest, and today I'm going to talk about ways to deal with loneliness or ways to deal with not having many friends or just ways of dealing loneliness. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this. So, the way I deal with sometimes in my life, throughout my life, I deal with not having a lot of friends and really not having a lot of people to really like talk to, you know, in the same age range as me. But one thing I've learned in coping loneliness is just, and it was a time for me to figure out what I needed to work on as a person. You know, it loneliness, I just feel that is some I feel that sometimes loneliness is a good thing because that gives you an opportunity to self-reflect on your life. It gives you an opportunity to look at it just gives you an opportunity to improve yourself, to improve, as a person. And I just feel like loneliness isn't always a bad thing, but yet it's not always a good thing either because sometimes just being alone sometimes can really hurt you in like many ways, like emotionally and mentally. But I just feel that it's a time to, you know, in fact, when you're alone, the good thing about being alone is that no one's watching you. Like, no one is really paying attention to you, which means you can just, like, in a sense, you can do whatever you want. And I'm not saying go out of control and do unethical things. I'm just saying you can, it's actually a time for you. It's actually you time. So it's like you don't have really anyone holding you back from just from from doing what you want to do. And sometimes I even just need alone time because it helps me a lot. It really just I really get to find who I am and what I'm capable of when I'm alone, you know? And I just feel like sometimes when I'm around people, you know, and not that it's always a bad thing to be around people, but some of the things that they may say can rub off onto you, and you start to believe what the people around you believe. So I just feel like being alone is sometimes a good thing. You just have to realize, you just have to spend your time wisely. I think that's another thing. I just feel like a lot of people get so caught up in, oh, I don't want to be alone. Oh, I don't have many friends. But the thing is, you have all this time that you're not socializing. You can be doing something else like for yourself. You can find your dreams, find your passion, you know. Like for me, I didn't have many friends in high school, but you know what? In what senior year of high school, I started doing YouTube videos, and that's just one of those things that just like kept me going. And I just feel like you just have to find that one thing that just keeps you going in your life, that one thing that keeps you motivated, that one thing that motivates you to get up every single day. And I just think the fact of mortality, the fact that tomorrow is not promised, should motivate you. I just feel like, yeah, we're gonna get upset about certain things. Yeah, we're gonna, you know, be depressed sometimes, be sad that we don't really have anyone to talk to. But at the same time, this is a time for you. And I actually think it's a lot better than just being around, a lot of people. And I just feel that sometimes in your life you're gonna need that solitude. to improve yourself, you know? Sometimes you're gonna need that in your darkest moments. Sometimes you're gonna need your darkest moments to make you stronger as a person, you know? And I've mentioned this in a lot of my videos that, you know, throughout high school, I didn't really have many friends, and I was kind of upset that I didn't like have like much friends like growing up. And I'm just pretty sure there's just a lot of people out there that can relate to me. But I just feel that you can do things when you're alone, you know? You know, you just have to realize that you can make things happen, you know? And actually just not wait on not wait until there's a perfect situation where where you have friends, where you have people supporting you, where you have people, to hang out with. I just feel like you need to be your own motivation, and I just feel that, you know, you can do a lot with yourself, you know. There there are I know that, and I've heard that, not that I'm going to believe that there are monks in other religions, they spend a lot of time alone, and that's how they just have that peace of mind, you know? And I just feel like solitude and just being alone, I just feel like that can get you to the place of a peace of mind where, you know, a lot of the things that upsetted you don't upset you anymore. Or a lot of things that you thought were a big deal aren't a big deal to you anymore, you know? And I can just reflect this off of my life because there was just so many moments where I just felt lonely and lonely. And I'm like, I don't have any friends. Like, no one wants to talk to me, you know? No one wants to speak to me. No one even says hello to me. No one acknowledges me. But, I just feel that sometimes, you are going to have to be you're going to have to be a little bit uncomfortable in order to achieve things that you want in your life, And really, I just think that loneliness is, I don't think it's always a good thing, but yet I feel like you can also have a peace of mind. And one thing that's helped me throughout all this is just meditation. Like, when I meditate, I feel like my mind is cleansing, of all the garbage and luggage that's just been holding me down and holding me back from, you know, what my true purpose is as a human on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel that sometimes you are going to need loneliness, and sometimes you are going to need some discomfort in order to become stronger, in order to become a better person. So just realize that, this pain that, whoever's just watching this right now, realize that the pain of loneliness is only temporary. You know, nothing is ever going to stay stagnant or the same, Things are going to change over time. And realize that you're not the only one in this situation, but there are so many people out here, and even some YouTubers I've, listened to, they said that they're not really comfortable in front of, a lot of people, or they say that they sometimes feel a little bit lonely, and I just feel that sometimes you need that loneliness in order to be in a better destination, in order to be in a better place, And whoever's dealing with loneliness, I just recommend that you stay strong and you actually embrace the journey that you currently have, And sometimes I feel lonely myself, but I also feel that I'm doing things to make it a great journey, in my life. And really, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. It's Mark the Greatest, and have a blessed day.